Hi, Bill.
How are you?
It's great to meet you.
too.
I'm Meredith, and this is Ted.
Hi, how are you?
We're
Ted?
the online media for the festival.
Wonderful.
We have 3 questions for you.
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
ready.
So, Bill, you've spoken about the voice coming out for the actors, for these women. So, just you and me here, what part of your voice wants to speak about something?
Oh, you always want your voice to be heard. I don't think there's a part of your voice that wants to speak about something, but I think that's why you make movies, right? Because you sort of identify with certain stories and characters, and you want to share that with the world. You know, in this case, I do think it's about people whose voices are marginalized in some way, and watching them push their way into the mainstream of society. That's a really important story, I think.
And where is your voice still marginalized right now?
That's a good question, you know, because I've always felt like sort of on the fringe, and then slowly I worked my way. So I hadn't thought about that until you asked that. But I guess right now, given the opportunity to work on a studio movie with the substantial budget, it isn't so marginalized anymore. So the next one, I'm sure, you know.
Are there any specific themes that you think you'll see in upcoming movies that you're directing?
You know, I suspect that I do keep getting drawn to these characters who are very kind of theatrical, very dramatic, self-dramatizing, maybe even self-destructive in some way. That's something I always, even the stuff I'm sort of fooling around with now, thinking about. I think, you know, people like that who kind of, again, want to be heard, want to break through, but also kind of are their own worst enemy. I find that like an interesting, dramatic kind of situation.
Yeah, I do too. This is Ted. He has a few questions for you.
Thanks, Meredith. Hello. My number one question for you is, what did you find the most challenging about directing this movie?
I think the scope of it, the fact that once I get inside writing the movie, I figured out that this show takes place over 15 years. There are 7 main characters. They're still around at the end. You meet them in the beginning, and just really keeping that story, you know, telling that entire huge story within a 2-hour time frame when you've got 32 numbers to do it. I think that was probably the biggest challenge.
And which number do you enjoy the best out of the movie, if you could pick one?
You know, it's different. The song I like the best is actually a new song, Patience, the song that Anika and Keith and Eddie Murphy sing. I think it's just a beautiful song that sort of speaks to larger things than really the dramatic scene in the movie. You know, in terms of the number, I think, you know, there's no question that and I'm telling you, which is the great showstopper, is the most exciting one to watch when you watch it with an audience.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for your time, and have a great time here at the show, at the award ceremony.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Bill. Thanks a lot.
Good.
Hi, Jennifer. I'm Meredith, and this is Ted.
Hello, Jennifer.
And I just want to say I'm so excited to speak with you. I have a big personal request. Can you just belt out a few? Can you belt out a little song for me?
I'm here for Bill tonight, but Bill will do it. He always loves to skip over and sing. It's the cutest thing in the world.
What do you love most about Bill?
Oh my God, what is there not to love about Bill? That's the question. He's such a beautiful person. I mean, he's gifted. He's a genius at what he does. He's so patient. God, I can go on and on and on and on about Bill. I was so blessed to have him as my first director.
Yeah, he's a pretty amazing man.
Me, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, could I do all my movies with Bill? That's how good he is.
Now things are going pretty well for you. You've got music and movies balanced now.
Yes. Well, I don't know if they're balanced just of yet, but I hope to balance the two. You know, this is all new to me. I've been singing my whole life, so now to be in the middle of both movies and music, it's like, okay, but I love a challenge and I love acting, so I definitely want to continue both.
All right. Mm-hmm. What are some of the conversations you have with your good friends, you know, your friends' friends, when you see your pictures in magazines or your television interviews? Do you ever say like, oh my God, I'm a star?
All the time. We sit and watch TV, or they be at my house, and all of a sudden I come on the TV and we're all like, dude, that's me they're talking about. I can't even believe it. Like, you're sitting right here. You know, it's weird. It takes a while to get adjusted to something like that.
I bet it does. And are there some little excited screams at those moments too?
No, more of our moments where I'm just sitting there like trying to grasp that is me on the TV, or that's me in the magazine, and they always try to send me everything or what's happening. Yeah.
We love your radiant and beautiful smile and your message of hope and faith.
Thank you.
What did you find the most challenging in your role as an actress, coming from your singing career?
Challenging. Approaching the songs as an actress, not as a singer. It's it's like totally different. You know, 1 minute I'm just singing the song, and it's like, that's not working. You need to approach it as an actress and let it be led by emotion and not by vocal gymnastics.
And a totally different that was a beautiful answer. Thank you. The last question I have for you is, can you give us an anecdote or something from your first movie, something that happened off stage or in the background that you really remember as a poignant moment or event that's just sort of like, you know what, that was fun and I had a great time, it was really funny? Or
I can't think of anything really funny. Or I don't know. But
did you make up any songs when you were trying to?
Well, we used to compete with the stepsisters, the Dream Girls versus the stepsisters. The girls in the beginning of the film, that girl group. Yeah, and we would have competitions. We'd make up songs and tease the other, and it was a lot of fun. But that's about it.